where can you buy the Product Innovators Handbook? The Product Innovators Handbook is available on Amazon. It's available from our publishing company. It's available in Waterstones, Smiths, and quite a few of the large book retailers that even I forget the name of. So, it's done very well to be listed in those shops. And I think that, it has been because nobody had created a unique set of knowledge and information and put it all in one place. There's a huge demand in the UK, but also globally. Individuals, startup companies, there's more and more entrepreneurship activity happening now, I think, than ever before. And people can learn the lessons of how to develop a product and how to get it to market by reading the Product Innovators Handbook. So I think that that's why many of the online and brick and mortar stores stock the book, is because actually it's still unique within the book market. But also what's been fascinating to see is because the way that the publishing industry works now with print on demand, that large retailers and like organizations like Amazon, for example, will be able to distribute the book in Papua New Guinea or, just countries around the world that you would never expect people to read it. So every quarter we get a statement from the publisher that says, this is how many books you've sold in the last quarter. This is your royalty for doing that. And these are the countries that the book has been sold in. And so it's been really successful in the UK and the States, and then also many of the European countries as well. So Sweden, Estonia, the kind of the Nordic areas, and parts of Europe, that the book is sells well in. Maybe not strangely, but the audiobook sells the best compared to the paperback, and that was never really expected. But I think over the last few years, people prefer to consume books in that way rather than sitting down and reading the physical copy. So I would say that the audiobook sells maybe 3-1 to the paperback, and it's good to be able to reach people in parts of the world that you'd never expect would be interested in what you've got to say. That's also been interesting to see how people reach out to you after reading the book. I think it was a design technology teacher contacted me and said that he'd read the book, really loved it, and just thanked me for writing it and putting it out there. Which is something that I never really considered would happen when I wrote it, because that wasn't the main motivation necessarily for people to reach out in that way. That was interesting, and also to see that it's generated business for Iterate. So people read the book, and I think that they very quickly realised that we are the design consultancy that they need to work with to be able to get their product to market. And we've had one client that when we interact with her, she will be quoting lines from the book as to, well, Gethin, you did say this on page 52, and holding me to account to lots of the stuff that I've put in there, which again, is a strange feeling because I didn't consider that it would have that sort of impact when I wrote it. Because, as I said, the main motivation is to make sure that people are not developing products that they shouldn't be developing, because product development is risky and it can cost a lot of money. And I don't want people to be wasting their time, their resource on creating stuff that the world doesn't need. So the book hopefully helps people achieve that.